In today's video, I'm going to be sharing with you a really simple tip to make sure you hit more fairways. We're talking about hitting a reliable shot shape, something you can count on when you're off the tee, especially under pressure. If this is of interest, make sure you check out the video for more info. Welcome back to the TruGolf Academy. You've joined me, Jon Watts, today at Branston Golf and Country Club. As mentioned in the intro, today's video is all about creating a shot shape off the tee. So this is a tip I actually heard that Colin Montgomerie always used for his career, and obviously a fantastic driver of the golf ball, would set up and pretty consistently hit that little peel off the left-hand side, so a little left to right shot shape, a fade if you like, for him as a right-handed golfer. And I know it's something that Matt Wallace now also uses, and again hits a similar shot shape, trying to peel that ball a little bit more from left to right. And it was something he had picked up from Colin Montgomerie, or at least from Colin Montgomerie's caddy. So what they talked about was trying to feel like there was a wall behind him. So on his backside is the start of the wall, and it's running all the way up the left edge of the fairway. And what I've got on this par 5 here is, well, trees both sides, but there's a lot more down this left hand side, a little bit more room out to the right. So what I'm going to feel is that the wall starts at my backside, the back of my heels, and it continues down the left side of this fairway, just skirting down the edge of the trees. And what I'm trying to feel is that I can start the ball on the wall line, but peel it back off to the right hand side there, that I'm not creating a two-way miss. So we're trying to talk about taking out one side of the fairway. It was something Jack Nicklaus put winning all his majors down to. Actually, it was on a Sunday afternoon under all that pressure on the back nine. He felt like he at least had taken out half the golf course, one side of the golf course. So if you can create a consistent pattern, at least a go-to shot, I like my players to really be able to shake the ball both ways, but under the gun, under pressure, or if there's trouble on one way or the other, it'd be nice to have a go-to shot shape. And for most golfers, they'll find it easier to perhaps hit that fade than the draw. Not all, obviously work to what suits you, but that fade is perhaps a slightly more reliable shot shape. And I'm going to get that feeling when I hit these drivers that I'm starting the ball on my wall line or just to the side of my wall line and peeling the ball off. I'm not allowed to cross that wall to the left there. So the wall is starting at my backside and running all the way up the edge of the fairway. And everything I feel is that I'm trying to move the ball away from my wall line, trying to hit that little cut. Now there are some things I can do at setup to help me hit that fade shape. If this is the shot you're trying to hit, you could tee the ball a little lower. That can help you hit that fade shape, just because it encourages you to strike a little bit more downwards and perhaps a little bit more from out to in. But I'm also just going to be feeling like I exit hard to the left to leave or stop that club face closing. And that's a strange feeling for a lot of golfers. I don't want it to go left, so where am I going to try and feel like I'm swinging? More to the left. And I know that sounds crazy, but the more we're exiting to the left with our body, our arms, our club path here, the more likely we are to be leaving that face or holding that face off a little bit. What we don't want to see is this type of release pattern where my arms are swinging out to the right, because I'm more likely to be bending it into my wall or through my wall to the left there. So I'm really going to get that sensation, having teed a little lower, that I'm turning my body a little bit more to the left, as if I'm holding that face excuse me, a little bit off, a little bit open. Let me go ahead and see if I can hit these. So I'm aiming down the left edge, just to the edge of the tree line there on the left. I've teed that ball a fraction lower than I normally would. I could go a fraction lower still, actually. I do find it a little easier to hit the fade shape from there. By all means, you can move that ball a bit more forwards when you're trying to hit a fade shape, as it encourages that path to be going more to the left. And you could counteract with body alignment if you need to, by moving your body a little bit more around to the left. I'm just simply going to get that feeling of exiting a little bit more to the left of the target. Feeling like I'm swinging left, holding it off a little. Let me give it a go. Oh, that was really close. That started on my wall line. It just looked like it wanted to fade, didn't quite turn enough. Really happy with the start direction. Just need to peel it off a little bit more. This is quite a tough tee shot actually here on the 14th hole at Branston. But let me hit one more. I may just go a little bit more extreme, perhaps move that ball a touch further up in my stance. I've teed that ball that little bit lower, opening my body a touch and really just getting that feeling of moving, opening my body, holding that face open. The more I'm exiting left, the less likely I am to be flipping, releasing with hands and arms. Let me hit one more of those and just see if I can get that same start line and just peel that ball a little bit more to the right. So that started down that left side, a little bit of an overfade there, but very safe on the right side of that fairway. Definitely got that ball starting down my wall line, both of them, and neither of them missed further to the left. They started down my wall line and I'm trying to peel it back. If they start on my wall line and stay there, that's fine, because we're picking a point on the left half of the fairway rather than aiming, of course, at out of bounds or right in the middle of the trees or whatever it might be. My wall line was down the edge of the tree line here. I'm starting on that line and trying to peel it back. Create a go-to shot, especially when you're under the gun, when you're under pressure. It's really going to help you hit some more fairways. If this video has helped, make sure you hit the thumbs up and do subscribe to my channel for all the other content. Cheers guys, we'll see you soon.